fam, what's up with the squad? It's your favorite Auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Welcome back to Cess Talks Sports. Shout out to all my loyal fam tuning in again. And if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you never miss a drop. And I need everybody to make sure you like, comment, and share this video for me. I gotta know you pulled up. Today, we talking about a boxing masterpiece because every now and then, this channel steps into the square circle to honor a story so big it spills past the ropes. This is the Canelo era, the definitive biography of a boxing king. The road from Jalisco's sun-baked streets to undisputed greatness, from a cinnamon-haired kid slinging payetas to a global icon with generational pull. Let's lock in. Before the belts, before the celebrity, there was Santos Saul Alvarez Berrigan, a freckled youngest brother in a house full of fighters and fierce love. Canelo's origin story isn't a montage, it's a grind. His family's popsicle hustle taught him margins and mornings. The teasing over his red hair taught him to fight back without flinching. The Alvarez home wasn't just a home, it was a walk-in gym. Sparring stories at dinner, tape and talc in the air, 7 brothers and one shared inheritance. The need to prove it. When Rigoberto turned pro, the path snapped into focus. Canelo walked through the gym door at 13 and found a partnership that would shape his life. Chepa and Eddie Reynoso, they didn't try to sand down who he was. They refined it. The aggression stayed, but the edges got smart. The amateur run was short and sharp. 44-2 with 12 KOs and the junior Mexican national title at 15. And then the kid made a grown man's decision. If there was no mountains left in the amateurs, he climbed the real one. Tonala, Jalisco, professional debut at 15. The bell rang and the message was simple. Canelo belonged. The momentum was relentless. Regional straps, harder nights, tougher men, and a resume that ballooned before most prospects even pick a ring walk. Song. By 2011, under California lights, he outclassed Matthew Hatton and became a WBC light middleweight champion at 20. Then came the veteran gauntlet, Ryan Rhodes in Guadalajara, Kermit Cintron, and a statement over Sugar Shane Mosley, each win adding polish to the promise. The unification with Austin Trout in 2013 was the coronation of a division kingpin, knockdown scored, hand raised, new belt stacked, and then came a different test altogether. Money Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Jr., the money team. Las Vegas, September 2013, it wasn't just a loss, it was an education. Floyd turned the ring into a classroom and handed Canelo a syllabus on rhythm, distance, misdirection, and defense. That night, he did not define him, it refined him. He walked in a prodigy. He walked out a problem, said he would spend the next decade solving. I mean, this is when I really fell in love with Canelo. He took that weapon from Floyd, but he also at the same time took the keys to be the face of boxing. I haven't seen anybody do more with a loss from Floyd Mayweather than Canelo Alvarez. The post-Mayweather chapter is where the myth becomes method. The head movement grew deliberate. Watch his neck, man. He got that neck that just makes him a winner. I'm telling y'all, it's important. The feed economy class efficient. The punch selection mean and mathematical. Canelo became the kind of champion who wins the opening minute of a round by winning the last 20 seconds. He moved through divisions with cold patience, and the names he beat weren't targets. They were tests that calibrated his ceiling upward. Middleweight reign, in 2015, he outboxed Miguel Cotto for the WBC and the ring crown. Lineage and leverage in one night. Then came the rivalry that hardened his legacy. Gennady Triple G Golovkin. First fight, 2017, a tense chess match ending in controversy and a split draw that set the sport buzzing a little bit. Second fight, 2018, Canelo flipped the script. No more back foot. He stood in the pocket, ripped the body, and took a razor-close majority decision, handed Triple G his first pro defeat. Third fight, older Triple G, Pete Canelo, pressure, pace, and clarity, a clean, unanimous decision, closed the book. He touched greatness at 175 with that patient dissection of Sergey Kovalev, but before a late nuclear right hand ended it in 2019. He chased more glory in 2022 against Dmitry Bivol, and hit a hard wall. Size, timing, and a strict jab built a fight Canelo couldn't bend. That setback didn't unravel him. It reminded everyone that his ambition is not a marketing slogan. It's risk embraced, publicly and repeatedly. Then came the spirit that stamped the era. In 11 months, he unified an entire division. Caleb Smith neutralized. Billy Joe Saunders broken down. Caleb Plant stopped in the championship rounds and became the first undisputed super middleweight champion of the 4-belt era. Since then, title defenses with the poise of a landlord doing inspections. John Ryder in the Mexico homecoming. Jermel Charlo handled. Jaime Munguia mastered. And the ledger kept clean with his wins over Edgar Berlanga and William Skull. The throne didn't wobble. It widened. Canelo's violence is precise, not loud. He's the rare fighter who weaponizes absence. Punches miss him by inches, and those inches cash checks. The high guard lives alongside the shoulder roll. The slip is a springboard, not an escape. He feints like a pickpocket. One hand taps your attention high, the other empties your ribs. He'll double the lead hand and change levels inside the same breath, forcing you to guess wrong twice. And when he counters, it's not reactive, it's predictive. That's why the Amir Khan knockout felt inevitable before it happened, and why Kovalev fell to a shot Canelo had been dressing on the table for rounds. The ring IQ isn't just see, react, it's set, study, punish. He downloads patterns, tests your ego, and leads you to your worst habits. His economy is ruthlessness, disguised as patience. The output numbers lie, the damage doesn't. Legends who last build beyond the scoreboard. Canelo did it with a playbook that looks like a business school case study written in Spanish and signed in leather gloves. The Venture Stack, Canelo Energy Fueling Cities, Upper Convenience Stores, Canelo Promotions, and Canelo Espectaculos, keeping him in the engine room of the sport. A fitness app, a clothing line, endorsements that read like an international aisle, Everlast, Tecate, Corona, Michelob Ultra, Hennessy, brand equity meeting bank accounts. But the line that matters most might be the one you can't audit, his giving. Quiet deposits into treatment funds, seven-figure pledges after natural disasters, equipment for hospitals, hands extended to families you'll never hear interviewed. The same kid who sold popsicles in Guadalajara now buys time. Time for relief efforts to move. Time for children to heal. Time for communities to reset. That's legacy that breathes. At home, he's husband and father. Clear about what he's building for his children and what he refuses to hand them: unearned opportunity. Yes, identity. That's theirs to grind for. The arc from poverty to power only means something if it becomes permission for the next generation, not a ceiling over them. Circle the date, September 13th, 2025. Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, a Netflix-era mega fight that dares to answer a barbershop question in real time. Can transcendent skills scale up against settled power? Terrence Bud Crawford is coming to 2 full divisions north to catch weight. No rehydration safety net to swing at living history. Win, and he does what no male boxer has done in the 4-belt era. Undisputed in 3 weight classes. Bud coming. This is a style riddle with sharp edges. Canelo's path is the geometry of pressure. Cut the ring, invest in the torso. Try to sand Crawford's feet and legs until the clock favors mass over motion. His chin is granite. His bodywork is a blunt instrument dressed in silk, and his timing at 168 is a language few can speak. Crawford's path is translation at speed, switch hitting feints, scalpel counters, and a pace that never lets Canelo set his feet. If he can make the ring feel big and the moments feel small, if he can turn exchanges into pot shot clinics and win late like b-ball did with discipline and length, the upset blueprint exists. The sport is split, and that's perfect. Old school legends nod toward size, chin, and proven violence at the weight. Master technicians salute the genius of a switch hitter who solves problems mid-combination. But no one questions the stakes. The winner doesn't just add a belt. He claims a page in the pound-for-pound scriptures written in bold. Canelo's career reads like a thesis on growth under pressure. He took a public loss to a generational defensive savant and turned it into a permanent upgrade. He didn't camp at comfort weight. He toured the neighborhoods where the punches sound different. He unified the division in under a year because he wanted answers, not excuses. He risked and sometimes paid to find the edges of his greatness. This is why this isn't just a story of a champion. It's a story of an era. When the lights rise in Las Vegas for the Crawford super fight, it'll be more than a defense of belts. It'll be a defense of a philosophy. Conquer, learn, evolve, repeat. However the judges read the night, the ink on the first 20 years is dry. 4 divisions conquered, undisputed at 168. Rivalry settled, stadiums filled, communities fed. The next chapter is not a coronation, it's a challenge. And if history has taught us anything about Saul Alvarez, it's that challenge is the only language he's ever needed. All right, fam, make sure you drop a comment with your thoughts on the Canelo era, the definitive biography of a boxing king. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and share this video with someone who loves the game. I'm going to catch y'all next time on Cess Talks Sports, where we always bringing you the latest on the rising stars and the legends in the making. Keep your guard up. Stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm out.